Walking down the street with my friends, I spot the cutest boy. He was a kid from school, and I had a few classes with him in high school. I had a crush on him in school, and now seeing him, I can have a chance to say how I feel. But he started to walk to me. He stopped in front of me and handed me a note. He smiled and walked off. I looked at the note. It said, "Will you go out on a date with me? I really like you and I want to get to know you." I smiled and ran home. My friends followed. I ran to my room and grabbed a nice dress. It was my sister's that she let me have. I put it on and went to the place to where he wanted me to meet him. I walked in and saw him standing there. He smiled and handed out his hand. My hands started to get sweaty. I calmed down and followed him to our seats. Tim, why he really asked me out. Well, I really liked you. I do right now. What I'm trying to say is that I really wanted to be with you, but I didn't have the guts till now. I smiled and nodded my head. We ate and also danced. I loved this so much. I wanted this date to last much longer than it did. We parted ways. But before I left, he grabbed my hand and kissed it. Goodbye, Bonita. Or should I say my beautiful? I giggled. That is what my name means. We finally parted ways, and I know I'd see him again. The next 2 weeks I've had 4 dates with him. I'm sorry, did I not say his name? His name is Luis Vargas. He is 2 months older than me, and he has wonderful brown eyes. They shine like stars. He told me on our previous date that my eyes were so shiny. Today is our 5th date, and it's my turn to pick the place. I picked a club. Don't ask why. We ate there and danced. We didn't drink or anything else. We went home after and I watched a movie with him. It was after an hour that I fell asleep. He had to have taken me home because I found myself in my bed. It was 1 a.m. and I started to reach for my phone. I stopped and laid back down. I really didn't know what happened. I didn't drink, I didn't pass out, and I didn't feel sick. I guess I fell asleep in his arms. I felt bad. I texted him, "I'm sorry." He responded 5 minutes later. He said, "It's okay. I'm just glad you're home and safe." I smiled and went back to bed. I woke the next morning in severe pain. My phone buzzed. I tried to grab it but couldn't. My phone keeps buzzing. I forced my arm to grab the phone. I read the message. It was from my sister. She was asking for help. She has twin boys with autism named De Oscar and De Felipe. She asked me for $1,000 so she can pay for their needs. I got a text from my boyfriend. He was asked before me and he told me not to give any money to her. Not even a peso. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. I called him and we talked for an hour. He gave me great advice. I hung up and began my work around the house and went to my new job. I worked at a bakery and my boyfriend worked half-time because he went to college. I see him 8 times a year. And every time we see one another, we go out on dates. It's been a year and my sister still asks me, my boyfriend, and her ex-husband for money. She drinks and she doesn't work. I feel bad for her some days. Mama and Papa would hate how she's living. But still, I can't change her, but I can try to help her back up. I try to get her into getting a therapist. That didn't work out. My boyfriend tried to get her into church again. It worked for a week, but it only made her stressed. I stressed about her boys. If they get taken, who will take them? I mean, I will, but I don't know if I can take care of autistic boys. They are a handful. She told me so. Anyway, me and my boyfriend try again and nothing works. I give up and so did my boyfriend. We carried on with our lives. We laughed and had the best days of our lives till I hear news about a house fire. My sister's house got caught on fire. She didn't survive, but she did manage to save her sons. After that tragic night, I took the boys for a week. They were really good for me. Why? Why were they being so polite, kind, sweet, cute, and helpful? I know they're 2 years old, but they are so sweet and so good. I feel bad to get rid of them, but I can't take care of them. After that week, they were put in the foster care system. I did visits twice a week with my boyfriend. Oh, did I miss something? Right, he's not my boyfriend anymore. He's my fiancé. That's right, he asked me to marry him. Of course I said yes. We're having our wedding on the Day of the Dead this year. So my mama, papa, and sister can see me in my dress and me being happy. Mama and papa will be so proud of me. I made my fiance's little sister the flower girl, and my maid of honor was my friend Rosia. The wedding was small and shiny, and that is how we wanted it. I love my babe, and I always will.